Hi guys, Nai here. I have my tea ready, so let's continue with the NSA playthrough. Duncan Hughes didn't stop with the success of the ARC program. Although coming from a wealthy family, he never lost touch with the economically burdened majority in Scotland. He was known as a dedicated philanthropist and donated large sums to education and urban development. He was particularly supportive of children's hospitals and orphanages that had been overextended as a result of climate refugees. The Hughes Institute in Aberdeen, a boarding school and a public clinic, is just one of his many legacies. I need a sip of tea for this war that has just broken out. Alright then, we have one big city of Elimur, one big city of Deepcastle, and one developing city of Fjaran. Our station sentinels were destroyed, and, of course, Kozlov has declared war because we are building the mine flower that will be ready in 10 turns. We can then switch it on, and, well, it actually does switch on automatically and proceed to win the game. That means war. Long trusted ally doesn't want to be defeated. I don't know how that works, but the game thinks otherwise. We have the naval superiority. His units are only 2 upgrades up, ours are 3 upgrades. Leviathan, Argo, or do I even have ranged naval units? No problem. Let's just blast these ships away. Move our workers to safe places. Oh yes, it's called naval ranged unit, is called a Mako. Xenosiren, we released one over here, one over here, and let's say there will be one up here, so that all the alien units concentrate over there. I hope so. And our worker can keep on upgrading these farms into biowells that could yield more food and a bit of science currently. I don't see any attack going through this bit of land. Let's destroy this ship. And our trade convoys were interrupted. They were going to Kozlov, but since there is war, we can only send them internally. Let's go to Fjaran, to Elimur, and from Elimur to Deepcastle. It is the Holy Triangle. If you have only 3 cities, they can each send a trade convoy to the other one. I've got a lot of money and could build something in Elimur, say. I will need station sentinels after the war or when it is safe. I might use Soul Cradle for the artists, but let's buy a Locust. That adds another layer of units that we can use to fight off the invaders. Here he moves. Most of his ships are coming in. As I see it, this will be easily repelled. Let's fire upon this ship. Alright, you got me angry. You can't see the submarines. Let's fire down the melee ships. Now the Locust is ready. The city can station any amount of aircraft I want, I believe. So buying more should be even possible. And I can buy as many as I want. No, 3. The city has reached maximum capacity for air units. That is fine, I will have 3 of them. The first one is ready and could strike something like this Punisher. Alright, now it is pillaging time. Ferrixid mine generator, a biowell is destroyed by Slavic destroyers. I mean, these tiles are not very important, even though I might get some resources from them. I don't care, it's on the other side of my empire. Fire from the city, fire from the submarine. And destroy all the ships. This Leviathan can hunt for more. Now Elimur can build some of these wonders. I might go for Promethean or Xenodrome. None of them are very important. Armacell would be nice, but I'm not defending anything. Go say Xenodrome. We can take this war on to offensive. I do not want to take any cities, but I can at least pillage his tiles, destroy as many units as I can, and to have my revenge. Surveillance. Web. Can I buy? No, I can't buy. So let's just build the mine stem. This is one of the other buildings that you cannot buy. A locust that is not used, so let's just set it to air intercept. New ranged unit Mako could move forward. This is a huge ship. It's not very strong on melee strength, that has 62 ranged and 1+1 range. We are getting plundered. We are plundering some trade convoys that just met our units. I didn't do it actively. I'm wondering how did it happen. Quest for the Xena Sanctuary. I can either get to +2 culture or +2 food. In this case I will take culture because and I will set my melee ships on alert. And I will resort to war of submarines to fire upon these unsuspecting units. There it is being built, this Xenodrome. In between the axes is this structure here. Now he is retreating with all his ships. With this Leviathan is undetected and firing. I would like to move the city one tile back and settle it here so that it can reach all of these geothermal and all of these cinema wells. Now my submarine has been probably detected and surrounded, but it cannot be attacked. Let's try to pull out, but I was not able to. Okay, that one submarine was too brave. The war is going well. We have war score of 604, he has 54, and should be able to peace out very soon. I hope it is 10 turns, as is in another Civilization games. Here is all of his army. Navy. Xenodrome is going to influence my aliens each turn, and negative opinion recurs twice as quickly. Build this if you want to have good relations. Aliens. I'm going to block these passages with my ships. Retreat the ranged units to more favorable positions. And we have finished the Mind Flower. The Mind Flower is complete. Never have our people attempted something on this scale. Now that it stands before us, we are overwhelmed by its beauty. Not just in the physical sense, but in all that it symbolizes. It stands not only as the triumph of our civilization, but also the culmination of the human experience. With the Mind Flower complete, we must now wait for it to bloom. Unfortunately, the time of budding is necessary for the process. However, it can be expedited through the construction of mine stem and Xena Sanctuary buildings within our cities. With the blossoming will come great strife. The planet will struggle against full sentience. We will face geophysical upheaval and the agitation of alien life. It will be difficult, but all we have to do is keep our hands on the controls and weather the storm. Then our ascension will be at hand. Well, geophysical upheaval would mean much if we didn't float on the surface, and we angered the aliens immensely. They are absolutely right, but they will gradually improve. And let's look how this war will go on. Yes, there is all of his navy. That was provoked. A trade convoy, I don't know where to. Well, if I don't have a destination, then don't do it. In that case, let's build some Mako. A new virtue. We have everything that we needed. We might go for additional might for integrated arms, quartering, and channeled wrath. For not necessary, I feel. Let's just do it. Go for integrated arms and we might go for this synergy bonus for 10% yields in every city. 3 more virtues, that's 1, 2, and this social investment 3. We lost 1 station sentinel. Let's launch the replacement here. And we finished the quest for Nostalgia Trip, people who are returning to Earth. We got 20 affinity towards purity and decent 250 culture. Alright, this Leviathan seems to be surprised by units, but we can get it out. And this Leviathan can fire upon the enemy. I will not even need these ships guarding the south. If broadsides are melee units, that doesn't mean much. And I will destroy them easily. Alien adaptation is next. Alien domestication. We get 1 additional culture from cinema as well. Science and 1 culture from bio. Well, that's why we culture as well. And then alien adaptation. And the bulk of his navy is gone. We got the new unit of Xena cavalry. Let's improve it to build a Promethean as well. Now Elimur doesn't need to build any more. Yeah, it doesn't need to build any more buildings, any more units, more wonders even. Let's focus on agricultural development. As you can see, biowells give me 3 food, 2 production, 1 culture, 1 science, and health as well. Castle is producing 22 positive health, which is absolutely amazing, considering you usually get only like 10 from the buildings. I could also build the gene smelter to improve that even more. The city will also go agricultural. I will not move the city, so I have purchased all of these tiles around. There are so many people that the tiles still suffice, and there are some empty ones still, and I don't even need to have any scientists, no growers, no engineers in my specialist buildings. Yes, it looks like Kozlov's navy is exhausted. Thanks to your intercepting locust, we damaged the Slavic needle jet 97 damage. Now, air units are a very special layer. They can either attack land units, airstrike command, or they can air intercept, so they can wait until an enemy is trying to strike some target in range, or they can air sweep and prevent other air units from intercepting. That's some kind of a trinity there. Each type of it is weak towards the other. If you are air sweeping, you are going to damage any planes that are air intercepting. If you are air striking, you can be intercepted. And I can see how many aircrafts are in the city. Got 500 culture and an artifact, and alien adaptation for 1 additional food from work barges. We can upgrade the Xena Swarm affinity unit and upgrade our locusts, the air units, into shrikes, and they can improve their airstrike ability. 15 HP splash damage or 30% chance to scatter a unit to another tile. The brass units are better at intercepting, and purity units are attacking cities. Quartering, not that we need it. There is a specialized unit, the Immortal, but it is only basic one, not improved. Kind of weak one. It looks like all the ships are gone, and perhaps get peace. No, not really. What agent has been identified? Normally in the base game this would cause me to complain about spying a faction that is doing it, but not in the expansion. Again, intercepting Shrike, the Slavic Needlejet has been shot down, trying to do it with aircraft now. This station sentinel is again at the end of its lifetime. Suddenly I am the warmonger. Alright, there is the Promethean wonder. Let's have a look at how it looks. Cannot see its graphics anymore. Too bad. And let's have this city built cell crate. There's tissue engineering, and we reached level 17 of Harmony. At this stage, the research is just showing off. I believe we already have everything that we need from technologies, just going for some fun, perhaps some wonder like benthic auger that I missed. Even though I'm building aquatic cities, I missed out on benthic auger and euphotic strand. Time to change that. And perhaps I should take some cities so that he pieces out. Even have to deal with this nonsense war. I'm not caring about these cities, so let's just set it to raise. I hope this will allow me to get an achievement for having only aquatic cities. I have founded only aquatic cities. Does that count? I can't tell. And we can annex the city here. Uzbek will reduce our health, but we will have access to the city and be able to move it away from his empire. Perhaps I could let him recapture Serik. And also annex Stanimir. No, that is not an aquatic city, damn it. No problem. We can get quests for all his buildings that he has in the cities left, even though some were destroyed already. Some of these buildings, I mean. Some of them are left in the city even after the capture. 23 more turns, that means turn 287 or 2. Now we can get armor sale because we have access to floatstone from his side. I will build it in Aelemur. Yeah, let's go. This floatstone quarry has given me enough. And this one as well. Will you peace out now? Maybe, maybe not. And of course I could easily just destroy the city of Krabros, go in there and capture it. But it's not enough fun for me. I will finish the game as it was played. Now Deep Castle will build benthic auger for more production. We got battle suits, and now he is able to let us end the conflict, and I can get some technologies. I will get biospheres, biology, because that's what I'm going for as well. Let's just take the technologies. Now we can develop the last virtue of channeled breath, set our units to lie and wait. Okay, there is war still. It's just driven to war again. There is no peacetime. There is no time left. There is no waiting and preparation phase between wars. Okay then. That's your choice. I will just click through the game and keep improving these tiles. I get the most of that. Benthic auger. Let's build a station center. There's one expiring. Oh, there is some unit. Let's bombard it down. Keep growing Deep Castle. We are at 21 population, right? And finally we got the vertical farming for euphotic strand and bonuses from farms, but I have switched over to the biowells long ago. And we could go for artificial evolution for the progenitor garden and especially resurrection device, so that we reap the positive global health bonuses. Arma sale. It was built in Aelemur, but can't really see. It's probably this small structure. No, that must be the one from the events. If you see it, tell me. I can't see it. Nevertheless, let's build a biofuel plant. And Deep Castle should build the euphotic strand. There is Euphotic Strand and building wonders like no other. There is a quest for biofuel plant. Let's get more energy from biofuel plants. The city has been burnt down. How many turns? 7 turns. Alright, then let's just wait for it to complete and switch over to agricultural development in all our cities. Now you can see the aliens are light blue. That means they are even friendly and they will not attack me unless really I start destroying their nests and turn them angry. That can happen in several ways, in that you have their alien nests within your territory. One of the wonders that does this, I mean, it is the Xenodrome, small positive influence that is simply just the same as having a alien nest in your territory, and that's about it. That's how you can improve alien relationship into positives. Otherwise they will stay green, pretty passive. Quest for cell cradle gives me 10% food from 10% food carried over, so that my cities grow even faster, and I will get social investment for this synergy bonus. I'm interested in about what is this building in Deep Castle. It must be some wonder. This is the benthic auger. This is stellar codex. This is throne sphere. This might be some building, some special building. Could it be nanothermite? Or it could be the euphotic strand. It looks like it's shining. Yeah, that might be it. But still, it is too close. There is artificial evolution. What else is there left? Let's go for industrial ecology. Let's have a look at the cities. 150 production in Elimur, 138 in Fjaran, and 244 in Deep Castle. 154 base, but that is improved by 50% and some from trade routes. Oh right, it's absolutely insane. Production, let's go for the resurrection device. I might not finish it in time. Yeah, that's 4 turns. Let's just click it up. Okay then, this is it.
So did our minds open to the planet, whose life we had shared for so very long. There was no moment of awakening. Rather, as with the gentle rising of dawn's first light, our human experience was illuminated by the truth of what we were and what we would become. In that light, we found ourselves. We are together now. We are one.
This is one of the more scary but awesome victories. Collective, our humanity has joined into one big superorganism. That's the end of the game. Let's just check out our empire. We have moved our capital from here to a more favorable place. A lot of biowells, and grown the city up to 35 people, and it will continue to grow in the future, as there is 106 food left, and we keep a lot of the food in storage when we are growing. Then there's the second city of Elimur that traveled a lot around here, but finally settled back in place near Hekima station, near this giant fungus, and also built a lot. And there are developing edges of our area, Fjaran, which has a lot of sea resources. But finally, there is the mind flower that joins our civilization together. And I will destroy Kozlov. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Next turn. And that is the real victory. There is nobody else but our collective on the planet. Well, it seems like I forgot about titanium at all. There are some sources around Deep Castle. Obviously, I didn't even need them. The city has insane production. If you watched to the end, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you want to see more of me playing Beyond Earth at this level, or I might try something more challenging, but not the Apollo difficulty, of course, subscribe and see you next time. Bye.